I suffer from mild OCD, which means that I have a few little quirks that I live with. For example, I count things for no reason whatsoever, and I really get annoyed by horizontal lines that aren't quite horizontal. That's better. Also, I'm haunted by things that I should have done but didn't do, and that's one of the reasons this car has taken me so long to restore. This thing here is a striker plate, goes on the inside of the door jamb. And as you can see, it's been painted about 3 or 4 times and it looks like crap. Now, a lot of people would just slap a bit of black paint on this and be done with it, but this will bug the crap out of me every time I get in and out of the car. And so to appease my OCD and to just make the car look a little bit nicer, I'm going to strip the paint off of this, which is probably going to make for the most boring video ever, but for me it's going to be incredibly satisfying. Before we get into that, I thought I'd show you this schmozzle. This is most of the electrical system that came with this car. I bought this car as a project, and a lot of the parts that came with it were just stored in boxes, and it's kind of like a giant jigsaw puzzle with no instructions and no picture on the box, so I've got to just sort of figure it out as I go along. And this is basically, this is a can that I've been kicking down the road. I keep putting this job off, but as we get closer to putting the engine and the transmission into this thing, I know I've got to tackle this. Even as I stand here looking at it, I can feel my brain short-circuiting. But anyway, we've got some good parts in here that we can use, and I can probably actually salvage a lot of what you see here. I know it looks like copper spaghetti at the moment, but I think we can salvage a lot of what we have here. This is the original dashboard that came with the car, and I won't be using this. Obviously, we've got a completely different dash. This is Mallory ProMaster coil. This should be able to be used again. This is a kill switch, which I find confusing because on the cowl panel beneath the windscreen there is a hole for a kill switch, and I know that a kill switch used to be fitted there, but this one here doesn't actually fit the hole. From my limited understanding of American race cars and regulations, a kill switch has to be fitted in just inside the cabin somewhere where an official can actually reach in and switch it off, and I assume that that's what this here is. But anyway, that's a headache for another day. For now, I will stick this back in its box and try and forget about it again. Alrighty, so there's a couple of little areas there, little corners and things that I'm just struggling to get into with the wire brush, so I'll go and scrape those out separately. But that's already looking 100 times better. I'm quite pleased with that. So here we have it, guys. With a bit more scraping I managed to get the rest of the paint off, and then I sprayed it with a coat of metal protectant, and it's quite shiny at the moment. Here's the one on the other side that I did a few days ago, and you can see it's dulled down quite a bit, and that's the look that I want for this one here. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to look nice and weathered and full of character, because if it was perfect, it would be the only perfect thing on this whole car. So here we go, guys. This is our finished striker plate. Basically just sits on the door jamb like so, and every time I get in and out of this car now, I can look down at that and be thankful that I spent 10 minutes cleaning it up, because it does look so much better. Now, if you've managed to watch this garbage right through to the end, congratulations. If you haven't already done so, you might as well subscribe. Things can only get better from here. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you next time. Cheers. Bye.